Chelsea has gone ahead to win its... Sorry, they've not won. Chelsea has gone ahead to draw at Stamford Bridge against a side which goes by the name of Salzburg by 1-1 in Graham Potter's first game of Chelsea. Remember, he came in to replace a man who goes by the name of Thomas Tuchel, and obviously he got sacked after losing to Belgrade Dynamo Zagreb down in there, and he lost by 1-0 and was sacked by Todd Boehly. Looks like Todd Boehly had a plan already with him, and obviously he brought in Graham Potter. All eyes were really onto Graham Potter to see how he really goes to really get Chelsea playing into a side that they've never even played before, because he has never played the Champions League. That was his first game in the Champions League. Graham Potter, that was his first game in the Champions League. But Raheem Sterling put Chelsea ahead in the 48th minute, and Noah Okafor equalized in the 75th minute of the game, and obviously the game was not put to bed, and Chelsea are now having 1 point in 2 games. And let's see what is going to happen at Chelsea, because Graham Potter looks like he's having a very huge burden or job ahead of him, or task ahead of him, to come in and really get this to the levels where we expect it to be. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? Smash the like button, comment and share. I'm here to tell you my thoughts on the game of Chelsea 1, Salzburg 1, because most of you will be saying, oh Rokani, you're breaking it down. Alright, let's listen to you. But obviously, I'm here to get you my opinions as far as this game of football is concerned. First and foremost, let's go to the lineups. The manager, Graham Potter, who has been playing with the back three at a side which goes by the names of Brighton, has finally shifted from a 3-4-2-1 to a 4-2-3-1 with the back four. Reece James, Aspilicueta, Thiago Silva, Marc Cucurella, then a double pivot of Jorginho and Kovacic, then Mason Mount, right attack midfielder, Kai Havertz, central attack midfielder, Sterling playing as a left attack midfielder, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang leading the line for side which goes by the name of Chelsea. This was my call. This has been always my call at Chelsea, that I really based on to say to it that Tuchel is going to be sacked. Why did I say that Tuchel is going to be sacked? The players that he had never suited his system, and this system in the Premier League has not really worked out in very many huge teams, because you can't be a team like Chelsea and playing with 5 defenders, because to me I really count the wing backs as defenders. It's better to go on and play with a back four than a single midfield pivot or double midfield pivot, because you're really a big team and you're having a player like Jorginho, Kovacic, or N'Golo Kante that can really play that single pivot very well. But Tuchel said no to that and said, all right, I'll go on with my way, and obviously his way led to him being sacked by a man who goes on Todd Boehly, because Todd Boehly comes in, and I already told you when he comes in that he's trigger happy. Any person who comes in, buys a new club, he wants to bring in his own manager. He wants to bring on his own staff. You get? Even Roman Abramovich, when he came in through, he really changed lots of people. Remember, is it David Gill of Manchester United? The CEO was really bought by Abramovich because he splashed money over to him, and he said to Manchester United, okay, I'm leaving. He went on to bring the best football brains at Chelsea, and I expect a team which goes by the names of Chelsea to go on and do the same thing, and especially Todd Boehly is really trying to mirror exactly what Abramovich did, and he's really here to do it. Though he never gave Thomas Tuchel some good time to go on and really put his squad in shape, but obviously Thomas Tuchel is the one to blame, because he knew the system that can best fit his team, his players, but he said no to it, and obviously that really led to him being sacked. But today, that's how Chelsea really lined up, and Salzburg was looking like this. They had Cohen. They have the back four: Didic, Bernardo, Pavlovic, Alma. That is the back four. Then the midfield three of Capaldo, Seward, Kajad, and then an attack midfielder of Susic with Okafor and Sheshko leading the line for side, which goes by the names of Chelsea, and that's how they really played. So Chelsea scoring in the 48th minute and being equalized after close to 27 minutes. It shows you how Chelsea lacked creativity in this game of football. Scoring in the 48th minute, it's like scoring in the first 3 minutes of the second half, meaning that you've went ahead and known the mistakes you did in the first half that made you not score, and then you're rectifying them as the second half kicks off. That was a very good move for Raheem Sterling to go on and really score that goal. But why did they really allow to play for another 27 minutes without scoring and really adding more to their lead? Because what really keeps such teams in the game is a team not adding in goals. That's it. If I told you a team like Chelsea, you have to go in and really score goals like 3 or 4 against RB Salzburg or Red Bull Salzburg, because you have to go on and really tell them that, oh, I'm the real man in here and this is Stamford Bridge. But Graham Potter, substitutions, not all that bad, but it's not a result that he wanted. And Tony Boyle is going to go on and really face criticism from the fans of Chelsea, because many fans of Chelsea are going to say, if I thought it was Thomas Tuchel, we would have won it, you see. But don't cry for spoilt milk. Tuchel for Chelsea is spoilt milk and he's not going to come in here. But obviously, everything is in the hands of Graham Potter. I don't know how Graham Potter is going to go on with it, because it's really very hard. It's really very hard to come in through and really see a team like Chelsea really draw with Red Bull Salzburg. You get? It's making their group hard, and obviously I don't know how they're going to come out of it, because they're now having 1 point in the possible 6. Out of the possible 6, they're having 1. They've lost 5 in 2 games. Now, that means Chelsea has to win 3 of its remaining 4 games. You get? They remain with 4 games. They are going to play 2 away, 2 at home, meaning they have to go on and really play their remaining 4 games, right? So they're supposed to win 3. If I know they win 3, they will go ahead to really qualify and go to the round of 16. But obviously, it will depend on how these players are really going to go on and adapt to the system of the manager, who goes by the names of Graham Potter. But obviously, maybe they'll come and join us United into the UEFA Europa League. Maybe that's where they'll be found, and they'll find us there and then tussle it out as far as this game of football is concerned. But it's not a very good result for Chelsea, and obviously any manager will be worried about this. When you look at the stats of the game, obviously 17 shots by Chelsea, 4 shots by Salzburg, 4 shots on target by Chelsea, 3 by Salzburg, 73% possession by Chelsea, 27% ball possession by Salzburg. It shows you that Chelsea really had the lion's share of the possession, but they never really used it. When you look at 646 passes completed by Chelsea, 253 passes completed by Red Bull Salzburg, shows you that already the impact of Graham Potter is being felt with this possession and passes put together. 84% passing accuracy by Chelsea and 59% passing accuracy by Red Bull Salzburg. This is what Graham Potter will want. Possession 73, passes almost 700, 84% ball possession. But what you won't like is this: 17 shots and only 4 shots on target. That's out. At least you must be having like 9 shots on target out of 17. That's what you really work upon to improve. Then 6 fouls by Chelsea, 16 by Red Bull Salzburg, 1 yellow card to Chelsea, 4 yellow cards to Red Bull Salzburg, then 0 red cards to both sides, 4 corners to both sides, 4 offsides to both sides. Chelsea had 3 corners and 2 corners for Red Bull Salzburg. This is where you go on and question yourself, what did the possession benefit Chelsea? Because they had 17 shots and they only had 4 on target and they only had 3 corners. So it shows you how hard it was for the side which goes by names of Chelsea to go on and really execute a win out of this game. Now, when you look at the table, Chelsea is on the bottom of the table. Hope you are really seeing that. Chelsea are really at the bottom of the table with 2 games played and 1 point. RB Salzburg, 2 points with 2 games played. Dynamo Zagreb 3 points with 1 game won and 1 game lost. AC Milan topping the group with 4 points. 2 games played, 1 draw and 1 win. That is AC Milan. So the next Chelsea game, they are going to play a double tie in between them and AC Milan, which is not going to be an easy one. It's not going to be an easy one, but obviously we really leave it to the manager, Graham Potter, to sort out his things. But right now, he really has, a break, I think, and is going to having enough time to really go ahead and rectify some things that are not good at Chelsea, especially because we are going to the international break. And we are returning on the 1st and the second of a side which goes by the names of October to play into the Premier League. Thank you guys for watching. Rokani David is my name. That has been my match reaction to Chelsea versus Salzburg, but obviously your reactions are too welcome into the comment section below. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly, and I sign out for now. See you later, my mates.